Hi Tube, it's Diane again. Today is August 24th, 2021. Again, if you are interested in these project bags that I talked about in my last video for a giveaway, please look at video 143. In that video you can comment on, and comments for the bags in this video will not count. Comments for the bags on that video will, and I tell you all the keywords I will be looking for. A special request, I had somebody ask for me to look through this box. This is my main collection of patterns, various designers, various types of patterns, and they asked if I would go through it. This does not include, well, it might have an odd mirror here and there, but that's a different box. I'll do that in a different video. This is probably not, well, I know this is not every pattern I own, as we all have those errant patterns that are running all over. But we'll open this up and I'll go through it. So we start with this pattern. Hands-on designed, twice blessed. I picked this up in 2016 at Keepsakes, and I still haven't stitched it. I know. And it includes the wool penny things. And that's something totally different. I have here in the front, I'm doing this one-handed, so please, I won't make it too silly. I have the Coming to America, Women of the Mayflower, from Vendor Gervais. And this, I just kept everything in here until I'm ready to start it. Except the complementary pattern, which there was an extra pattern included in this box, and that is elsewhere at the moment. So that is one. I would kind of call this sampler. And since I'm here, I'm going to kind of reorganize and put some stuff where it needs to be. Those are things I'm going to give away at some point. Again, it's just a simple file box with hanging folders. I've separated some designers, but not everyone. And so this one is Nora Corbett. Some of her charts. Again, these aren't all of the ones I own of hers. So we have Lotus, Water Reeds. It kind of reminds me of old style Hollywood. I was thinking of not stitching the wings, but making her a little glitzy, like she's going to the Oscars or something. This is Water Sprite. This is beautiful. Dewdrops. I love this one. This one is so playful. Lily Pad Sprite. Pond Lily. She reminds me of like a fairy in like a Shakespearean play. Miss Simbi. Imperial Lady D. And I stuck perfume, mermaid perfume. What is this? Mermaid perfume. In here, somebody is doing a fabulous conversion of this in blacks and golds on. She posts updates on Facebook, and when she has her conversion, that's how I'm stitching mine. It is absolutely stunning. And then this one is a Midsummer Night Fairy, right? Midsummer Night's Fairy. So those are my Noras. Again, I'm doing this one-handed. I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, these are Plum Street samplers. Liberty Lodge. I'm also going through my samplers and getting the Patriotic ones, because 2022 for me, stitching-wise, is going to be Patriotic. So Liberty Lodge would be on that list. This one is Liberty Inn. That will be on the list. Grace on this one I know it was a club kit for a while before she released it to the public, and it was, oh, it was just beautiful. Hello, Fall. These are not all of my Plum Street samplers. On my wish list, I have the Heritage Sampler and Equality Sampler, but I own, what's the other one? Constitution. I own that one, and I have it kitted up, ready to start. So, yeah, these will be added to my Patriotic plan for next year. Rosewood Manor. This is Witherspoon Manor. Okay, let me put those over there so they're out of the way. So I've got room. Witherspoon Manor. My Two Ducks. I think this was on a freebie table at one point. Twinkle Twinkle. I have stitched this and fully finished it, except I stitched it on a dark blue, and I cut it off here because of how I fully finished it. So that one was a fun stitch. Give Me a Friend. Phoebe Warner quilt. I love this border. It's just beautiful. Crosses of the Kingdom. I have seen this model, and this picture, oh my word, does not do this piece justice at all. Welcome Home. I saw somebody at Galleria in 2019 stitching this. She had chosen a bluish green color, and it was amazing. And all of these, those are, I can't remember if they're Smyrnas or eyelets, but they're beautiful. This one, I have this one stitched. It is not fully finished yet. Arise My Soul. I stitched it on a similar green, but I used all the called for colors, and it's beautiful. Hunter Gatherer. I love this one. I think I should stitch this for one of my boys. I think they would like it. Good in Everything. It's a quote from Shakespeare. In this our life, exempt from public haunt, find tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. America the Beautiful. Patriotic. Welcome to My Garden. Even if you just stitched one band as a drum or something, it would be just, it's beautiful. And Friends for All Seasons. I've had the pleasure of meeting Karen in person. She was wonderful, particularly with my daughters. Very, very nice woman. Okay, Heaven and Earth Designs. Some of these I purchased digitally and just printed them out, and others I purchased hard copies. Golden Dragon. I like this artist, Kaomi Harai. I hope I said that right. Golden Dragon, Planet Dragons. Shakespearean Fantasy. This is when I purchased hard copy. Joy of Computer Work. I actually won this in a drawing. Snow Queen. This one's White Dragon. I don't have the picture. I also have other Heaven and Earth, but they're elsewhere. Okay, this is kind of a mishmash. Charting Creations. Again, I received this as a PDF download and just printed it off. This one is by Cowgirl Kate. I won her Medieval King pattern. I won it. She had a contest on Instagram. I know this is available in her Etsy shop, Eye of the Magpie. And Vintage Mother and Daughter Artisy. Yeah, this is a mishmash. Some of these are free charts that I'm not going to show, that I've picked up at various places. Oops. Sue Hillis. I loved you more today than yesterday. Yesterday you really got on my nerves. and it comes with the little charm. I'm in shape. The shape I've chosen is pear shape, also by Sue Hillis, and it has the little pear charm. Freebie. Yeah, I don't want to violate copyright. Praiseworthy Stitches, Sarah's Crows. Imaginating. This is by Ursula Michael. Let's Sew. Again, more freebies. Someone to Watch Over Me, Sam and Sarah Studio. Springtime. Scarlet Quince, Two Sisters on the Terrace by Pierre Renoir. Our Families Like Fudge. Very sweet with a few nuts. Waxing Moon Designs. Sue Hillis, Stitcher's Days of Christmas. That's just that one pattern. More Fun Flakes, Stony Creek. I love snowmen. Little Lamb's Birth Announcement by Memories Made by Hand. Heart and Hand, Forest of Trees. Midnight Clear, Elizabeth Designs. Imaginating Everlasting, or no, what is this? Isaiah 9:6. I saw this as a model at Keepsakes in 2016. Again, picture does not do it justice. It is absolutely amazing. But this is on imaginating on similar theme. Think on these things. Snowman Wisdom, Sue Hillis. I've seen this at Keepsakes as a model. I stitched that one up. Fiberlicious, Moon Fairy. Okay. Not sure why these are in. This is just miscellaneous charts, so I'll get to those in just a second. Okay, Texture Treasures. This was her catalog I picked up at Galleria in 2019. And this one, Hexagonal Options Sales. I saw the model. It's amazing. I have wanted to kit this one up a little bit, but I don't know. I should just do it. I have another pattern of hers kitted, the Celtic Bee. Just haven't started it. This one is Meridian Designs, Karen Gearin. This is Dreamweaver I cannot speak today. Enigma. I did her Dreamweaver Rapture, and that is stitched. Just haven't framed it yet. Lady Amherst Pheasant. I think she's just beautiful, and I had Karen sign it. She's just beautiful. And again, I've seen the model. And I've been kidding. There's 2 silks in her. At least 2 silks. Does she have more silks? Mostly, yeah, she has 2 silks and DMC and some cranic and beads. So Meridian Designs is Karen. This is All Around Texas by Redbird Designs. I picked this up in 2018 in San Antonio. I know that particular store is closed, which is sad, but I have it kitted up. I just haven't started it, which I'm sure a number of us can say. Just put it over there. Miscellaneous. So, Bella Filipina. Anemone. I know, he just keeps coming out. Just more and more beautiful designs. The Star of Christmas. Aquamarina. I think this was his first one I saw. Or maybe Heiress to Atlantis, which I have kitted and not started. And Enchantress of the Abyss. Anna from Mira Analyst in Australia, she's stitching this one. It's just beautiful. So yeah, my wish list on his particular patterns keeps growing. These are miscellaneous, but they're more samplers than not. Mayflower 400 by River Drift House. Somebody was stitching this. I don't think it was Pam from Just Keep Stitching. It could have been. This is Heart's Ease Exemplar Works, a Delaware inspiration. I've seen this model. It is amazing. And it's not sold coil bound like this. I took it to Office Depot and they coil bound it to me, although they put the pages in backwards. But oh well. The Drawn Thread Sunny Side Sampler. I've seen this model. Beautiful. Sepia Sampler. The Right Way Sampler. This is an Etsy shop. Stitches Through the Years. And again, I had it I printed off and coil bound it myself. Like a Cherry Blossom. Stitches Through the Years. This is the first, second, and third day of Christmas from Hello by Liz Matthews. And I printed them off because I bought them through her Etsy shop as a PDF. And then I'm trying to show you what I did. Is I just put a piece of cardstock between the days. And I know that day number 5 just came out. So I think when day number 6 comes out, I'll order them through her Etsy shop and then do the same thing. Elizabeth Cooper, Sassafras Samplers. Now, to my knowledge, this is still a free download. If I can, I'll try and remember to link it below from Sassy Jacks. But it's beautiful. Coffee First. Luminous Fiber Arts. I don't drink coffee, but I was going to change the word probably to tea or water. Probably tea. And this one by Hello by Liz Matthews, My Home in the Garden. She showed it on the video and I saw the model at StitchCon. Oh my word, it is stunning. She stitched it in Gloriana's, I believe. Yeah, and I love stitching with Gloriana, so I think I'll slowly get this one off. This is the Ultimate Sampler Motifs book from Brenda Keys. So there's no patterns in here, as in this is your stitch key and all that. But you take motifs from here, and I know Deb from Country Stitchers is making a sampler, and this is one of her resources. Fox and Rabbit Botany Bay Sampler. I had the opportunity to meet them, and I should have, in 2019. 2020. No, it would have been 2020. I should have. Oh, this is Grateful, Thankful, Blessed, Brenda Gervais. No, it's not that one. That one's Harvest. This is by Hands On Design, Peaceful Present. I have these stitched and fully finished. And I showed them in the past, so I have everything there. Lindy Stitches, Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. Okay, this is my Patriotic sampler pile. God Shed His Grace on Thee, the Memorial Day, Hands On Design. I've seen the model. It's beautiful. Liberty Lane by Abby Rose Designs. Let Freedom Ring, Abby Rose Designs. My Son's a Marine. Victory Collection, United States Marine. Ship's Manor, Old Glory. You're My Hero, A.B. Brecken Designs. Free and Brave, Drawn Thread. And One Nation Under God, Twin Peak Primitives. Again, I got this as a PDF and just printed it off. I don't have a color printer. And I had it coil bound. Language of Liberty, Hands On Designs. My friend was stitching this at a get-together with our guild last year, and it's beautiful. Liberty and Justice for All, Summer House Stitchworks. Seen those models. That's another one that's free. Luminous Fiber Arts, Liberty Quaker, Plum Street Samplers, Always Remember. So yeah, I'm going to leave these out and make a list with these particular patterns. So this is my sampler file with various designers. So we have Chessie and me. Tallman House, 1864 sampler. Lincoln Home, 1860 sampler. That might... Gettysburg, 1862 sampler. Let Us Have Peace, Grant House, 1865 sampler. These are Patriotic. Hearth and Home. Friends of the Mill sampler. Grand Old Flag sampler. And Chessie's Make Do sampler. So I'm just going to put this whole file over my Patriotic file. Heartstring samplery. Consider the Lilies. And His Eye is on the Sparrow. And I started kitting it up. Okay. This one's kind of oh, this is Shakespeare's Peddler. This must have been a kit. I got it off a freebie table at some kind of retreat. It's a mermaid. And then Sweet Temper sampler. And Mercy Good Heart sampler again. PDF. Download. And I had these all coil bound myself. Teresa Kogut. Newcastle sampler. Or Newcastle bouquet, excuse me. And Heaven and Nature. Scarlet House. I have those started. Blue Flower. Huckleberry Farm. And her new one for Expo next week. Moonlit Serenade. Or Moonlit something. It's beautiful. And Tudor Swan. So I like swans. Blackbird. Mildred's Garden House. Liberty House. America the Beautiful. I know this one's out of print. Then My Big Toe. Name of God. Hymns of Christmas. When Life Gives You Fertilizer, Plant Flowers. My Stitching and Me. Glory. Grace. Disturb Us, Lord. I finished this last year. America the Beautiful. This is La Di Da. Catch a Falling Star. Rise and Shine. Rejoice Always. Virtue. And Chrissy Nelson. Glendon Place. Budgie Mint Mousse. My friends gifted this to me a few years ago for my birthday with all of the silks and the beads, except that one special one you have to get from Glendon Place. But yeah, I haven't found the fabric for it. Strawberry Shortcake. Baked Alaska. I've already finished Grasshopper Pie, and I have tiramisu started, and I have plum pudding started. These are supposed to be with a needle and thread, but this one is not. This is Long Dog Sampler's Pandemic. That got into the wrong spot. Basket Full of Summertime, Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread, and Basket Full of Springtime. Okay, Silver Creek Samplers. What is this one called? And the Ursang. And this one is Freedom Reigns. These were Northern Expressions, the Twisted Rainbow Sampler. And this one I am thinking of doing in all metallic threads. And this one is Esther's Wave. I'm thinking of doing this all in beads. But again, my setup right now is not conducive to doing beads. And this one, Thistles, Family Tree. I have this one done. And I added 6 cottages down here, so there were 16 total. And so my husband and I have our cottages, and then our kids are all around. Abby Rose Designs Primitive Merry Christmas Pillow. Abby Rose Designs 'Tis the Season. Cottage Garden. I have the whole series of the Songbirds. So this is number 1, Forever and Ever. Number 2, Merry and Bright. Number 3, Winter's Wisdom. I've seen somebody stitching this one. I don't remember who. Promise of Spring, number 4. Number 5, Bluebird of Happiness. Number 6, Summer Bliss. Number 7, Faith, Have Faith. Number 8, Courage. One of the ladies I've stitched with in the past, this is one she's working on, and it's absolutely beautiful. Simplicity, I love this one. I love them all. Sing for Joy, number 10. If I didn't, I wouldn't have started them, or bought them. 11 is Dream, and I have number 12 started, which I'm blanking on the name at the moment. Grateful. It's something grateful. These were from the Gifted Stitching magazine, which again I added to digital. This is in May of 2007. Trying to not. And this is the other chatelaine that's in there called Lavender Garden. And yes, you can still purchase back copies of the magazine. This is a mystery sampler by Long Dog Samplers that was in that. This has all 4 pieces. It starts in January 2007 by Long Dog Samplers. And then these guys. I have these guys and they're fully finished and everything. The Farmhouse Christmas series, Little Red Barn, Horsing Around, Grandpa's Pickup, Dairy Darling, Grandma's Quilt, Pinewood Farm, Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, Farm Folk, Baba Black Sheep. So those are miscellaneous samplers. Okay, so we have Country Cottage. Oh, those other ones should be in here. Why aren't they in here? I think I put them in the wrong place. Well, Little House, Country. Little House is by the mother, and Country Cottage Needleworks is her daughter. So I have Cottages of the Month. Oh, these aren't. I have the first 6 months. I need to get the last 6 months. So I have January, February, March, April, May, and June. So I need to get the remaining 6. This one is the Autumn Sampler and the Winter Sampler. Okay, so that's Country Cottage. Okay, ribbon candy ornament, box of delights, which was a freebie and still is off her website, Elizabeth Almond. This was at a retreat. Another complimentary chart. This one, Paisley Winter. Grasshopper pie. Again, I've already finished this. Trying not to break copyright. These are just miscellaneous ones that were in the back of the box. This is a Heaven and Earth freebie, Dancing Auroras. It's probably not on their website anymore. It was, her freebies are there for a short time. And then I have the Snowflower Diaries, which was a freebie. This one, Cross Stitch Collectibles. They have a freebie on their website, and I downloaded a number of them and printed them off. Oh, I have quilting stuff in here too. Yeah. Another Heaven and Earth that was a freebie, Stitcher's Retreat. Let's look at this. I think Stitching Mommy is working on this one. Another Cross Stitch Collectibles. They have a lot of the fractals. Yeah, these are, again, I don't have a color printer, so a lot of these are Cross Stitch Collectible freebies. This was a freebie for a time, Stitch in Time Book Arbor. And another Cross Stitch Collectible stuff. I don't remember how often they change their freebie on that website. But yeah, so that's what's in this box. I will do another video on my Mirabilia Nora Corbett collection. But again, this was a special request that I would kind of walk through everything in my stash in general, and it gives me a unique opportunity to kind of get these things where they belong. So I hope you have a good day, and I will see you all next video. Love to you all. Bye.